Okay. Whew. It's nothing quite like a leg day where it takes longer to de-ice your car and scrape the car than it does to actually drive to the gym. So today, hitting some legs, and I like to actually, or I should say more recently, I've been hitting evening workouts with my dad because I want him to be healthy. I want him to be working out. I think he'll feel better and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of an extra excuse to hang out with my dad. I mean, why not? All right, if he wants to come and do it, and he's more likely to do it if I'm there, then I might as well be there, right? It's like, it's even better. But the thing with it is, though, I find like I don't want to work out too late. I'm usually like an afternoon kind of lifter. So I'll do like some things in the morning, some things at night. I'll do the easier stuff with him at night. So for legs today, I don't know, I'm gonna hit either lunges or some squats. Both of them gonna be pretty light, but I'm gonna hit those, and probably some RDLs with barbell. Both these movements, I mean, I'm sure my dad could do them. It's just, when people first start getting in the gym, at least for myself, doing the machines and like easy, like you don't have to think about form or anything, kind of movements that aren't too challenging, especially like if you've got a bit of a gut, like I remember doing movements where like when you compress your spine like that, it just feels really like it takes the wind out of you. So I don't want to run him through anything that is going to make him not want to come, so so I'm going to do those and then go back this afternoon. But let's do this first. We're here. I might up the weight, but we'll see. We'll see. Whew. Oh, yeah, I'm not up in this one, boy. Oh. Yeah. It's like, it's not that heavy, but it's like, just how deep you go and the hold on it, fucking brutal. I feel like my legs get so roasted with this. All right, let's try this angle. From directly in someone's way. Luckily no one's in here. All right. Oh, that right there, it's fucking. One more. That was it. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's RDL time. It's, yeah. Oh my God. These are what I was using here. These little angles get your heels elevated. I fuck with those. Those are nice. Okay. I think this is good. RDL weight. I think I'll just throw it on the ground. Nice. Okay. Look at the straps. Yeah, straps. All right. So this one, I feel like with the squats, I feel like I'm hitting this. The RDLs I really like for the booty. It's no other way to put that. And I like the straps so I don't have to think about lifting it at all. So it's just kind of nice. So I'm just literally focusing on the movement as much as I can. And this little bench here is nice to actually get cinched into it without, like, while being lazy, basically. So I could just basically lace up here, line up my hands, roll it out, and lift. And just check the mirror, make sure I'm in my depth. So that little hole at the bottom, is, I feel like, what hits like your glutes like stretched out, and it's that's where it's doing a lot of work. And I find like I can't put the weight so heavy. That's why it's so light. Like it's now I'm at 45 on each side, and it's because, like, in theory I should be able to lift more, but the more that I end up lifting, the less I feel it in my glutes. I start taking over my back. I start doing deadlift where I'm trying to, like, explode the bar off the ground almost, or bang it off and try to lift it back up, you know, just do anything to try and get momentum. Whereas in this one, I'm trying to really just get in this stretch position I can in that, you know, for the glutes and hamstrings, hold it there for a second or two and then bring it back and keep it under constant tension. And by just those two things, one, doing it stretched and keeping it under constant tension, it's like way fucking harder. Like, I haven't deadlifted in a long time, but I've deadlifted like over 4 plates before, and the technique is just completely different. With deadlifts, at least I was trained to, like, explode off the floor. I was using it for sports. This, just booty growth, baby. Just booty growth and hamstrings. Let's hit this again. For maximum paid. I play too many video games, man. Too many fucking video games. It's like I'm a closet nerd. Been into World of Warcraft and Dragon Ball Z and all kinds of shit this whole time. All right. So this
deadlift form, I'm saying. It's like that. That was pretty bad, but you jutted off the ground. I lifted my back there. Ooh. Dude. I like this movement because I feel it in the glutes and the lower back. And I don't want to like not do stuff with the lower back, but yeah, so it's like this. I'm gonna do one more set of this, I think, and then do some cardio, head home and get something to eat. All right, switched up the angle to make sure the form's good. That last one, head on, kind of looked a little janky. So, felt good, but it looked fucking janky. I don't know if it's at like 0.5 zoom or whatever, you know? And you just put it like super wide and you can't see shit. But I put it on normal. Let's see if this fixes it or if you can even see anything at all. I think that's good. Sometimes I think I take it too far down. Like bend over too far and then it gets my low back involved. I gotta be careful of that, but still feel my glutes. Still feels good, so just gonna keep doing that. But that's it. So I'm gonna do some cardio, 20 minutes on the assault bike, go home and eat. Be back later with Pops. All right, let's see how this goes. It's a weird angle, but it's not bad. It comes so far. I'm gonna adjust this down here. Just wanna get a good shot. I feel like my legs are just kinda meh, you know? Okay. But I think that's the next growth phase. After my arms get big enough, and probably then my back and my chest, and probably my shoulders too, yeah. And forearms, can't forget those. Those are pretty important. But after that stuff, glutes. After that stuff, though, I think legs then. You know, quads, hands. Trying to get more video proof that I do legs. I've been doing just pretty much upper body the entire time.
One thing legs for 5 things.
Yeah, legs aren't the priority right now. We've got this running joke that the next thing I'm gonna grow is gonna be legs, but just after I grow my arms a bit more and maybe my chest a little bit and maybe my back. Can't leave the shoulders out either, you know. But then after that it's legs.
You might be able to take some time
Because-
to look at the legs.
Yeah.
No guarantees you're actually gonna do
No. I mean, I just feel like I grew the legs before, so won't be that hard to do it again, I think. Yeah, it's like I want them to be strong, and you know, but if you have too big legs, then you just kind of look a little short, you know. It's not the biggest deal at the end of the day. I'm not
No.
like saying that's the only reason, but
But close to it.
oh shit. Oh.
Well, when we come back, we got to start looking at setting out the seeds and to start seeding.
How much wood did you need to build those garden beds?
The 12-foot ones take 6 2x8s.
How much was that?
Because it gives you like a 15-inch deep bed,
Yeah.
and because they're stacked one on top of the other.
But how much is that in like wood costs typically? I guess it depends.
Yeah, I don't know how much a 2x8 is now. It's probably going to be like 120, 130 bucks.
Okay.
Cornmeal. In the
Cornmeal?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to minimize the germination of seeds.
Oh.
I don't know if it works or not. Never tried it myself.
Just a rumor, an online rumor.
An ugly rumor. One of the conspiracy theorists.
Yeah. It's not really like a big priority, you know, to grow stuff. It's just for funsies at this point, you know, like.
One of those things, if you want to experiment with something, because I got to be on one anyway. I have to do potato ones.
Yeah, I might just be able to get some containers as well and grow some potatoes or something in a container.
bunch of different types of potatoes,
Oh yeah.
you know. And yeah, it's like some were pretty interesting, like the fingerlings and all of that.
Yeah.
But they, like at the end of the day, they tasted just like potato.
Yeah. Potato's a potato.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't seem to make that much of a difference,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Maybe just some lettuce or something as well. Going through a lot of lettuce. Potatoes are a thing where it's like pretty cheap, so you can just buy them. It's not like they're crazy. Depending how fast you go through lettuce,
Well,
be a bit more. And
like what we found with the lettuce is that it took a while to get started.
yeah,
And once it gets started, you have to be picking the leaves off pretty fucking quick.
yeah,
Otherwise, it goes into what they call bulbs, where it shows all those flowers and it starts.
turn into a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And once it
Okay.
gets to that stage, the leaves are pretty bitter.
yeah.
So
That's the thing with kale too. I found is kale. I've never been a fan of kale, but I think Mom grew it that one year, and it was pretty.
it's a tough fucking thing. Like I'm definitely not a kale person. But it's saying that like there's a pizza place in Winnipeg called Shorty's, right across from the Misericordia Hospital. And thin crust pizza. Lots of them they put pieces of kale on it and cook it. And it's actually quite nice.
Is it the crisp them up kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
But it's one of those things where it's raw kale they put on there, or they kind of soak it and have it in
Yeah.
something and then take it out and put it on
Well, Kelsey air fries her kale,
Oh, okay.
and that seems to be like with like maple bacon on it, and then air fry it. It like crisps it up a lot. She likes that. I've tried it, and then it's not bad, but like I wouldn't just go do it, you know. Like I'm not like that into it. I've only done the lettuce recently because I just did mainly meat. And then I was like, as I was like trying to cut back calories and stuff, I was like, okay, well, I'm fucking hungry though. You know, like I have like meat, a little bit of quinoa in there, maybe I threw in some skewers so it would be like kind of like saucy.
Yeah.
But then I'm just like, I'm fucking,
Still
I'm
hungry.
so hungry. Like I have so much left in my stomach to go that I just feel like something, if it could just fill the void, and not be a lot of calories, that'd be the way to go, right? So I started looking into like, there's these noodles called or a vegetable called konjac. It's like a Japanese thing. They make them into like spaghetti and all these noodles and ramen and that kind of stuff. And I tried those out, and those are like, they don't really taste like anything. So you could kind of make them all right, especially if you mix it with like real shit. But the problem with that though is like, you're like, well, like now I'm buying some specialty 0 carb thing, or if I'm trying to get like a tortilla that's 0 carb, now it's like extra refined, but it's also more expensive for less. You know, so then I was like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna cut up some lettuce, throw that in, you know, because I saw some other people were doing that, and I tried it, and I was like, you know what? I didn't think it was gonna work, but it does like keep you a little satiated, because it's really just like keeping full, you know. And you mix that with like soda water and shit like that, and if you want like Mio. So I'm really just looking at growing things that we just already consume a lot of, and carrots are probably another one.
Some of the stuff they need a lot of water for them to develop. So you got to be watering them constantly.
The lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder if they, like, that self-watering bed would do anything. But you've got to wait for the roots to get down.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they probably could,
Yeah.
you know, give it enough time, but yeah.
But like, I've got some long spraying hoses
Yeah,
that I'm going to put in those beds.
yeah,
So especially when the plants are young, I can spray them and give them water
yeah.
without having to go in there with a fucking hose and stand there for 2 hours.
Well, that's the thing, right? You don't want to create yourself a job out of it.
Liberating.
Yeah, so I've just had them in my bag the whole time, and I'm like, well, if I'm going to film some angles, you might as well just throw on a wireless mic at the same time. Kind of 2-for-1 special, you know? Well, you know, if it's the right angle, sure, why not? Yeah. The upshot. Yeah. No, I was saying to my dad, I've taken a lot of videos of doing every other body part, but almost never legs. So I was like, well, I'll grab some clips. Oh, are you lifting tonight or just being boss man?
The ladder. Might do a speed bench press, you know.
Just a quick session.
It's easy to get in 10 minutes. So up and down, get out of here, do something.
A little pump. Understand.
A lot on the go lately, so just squeezing what I can.
Nice. Fair enough. Well, luckily you own a gym, hey, you know.
That's one of the things. Piling up with things to do.
Yeah.
Kills itself. Those things every year, for the past like 3 years, like, okay, next year, dialing things back. You know,
Somebody else.
stop doing some new things. Get all this shit going.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, 2026 is my year, baby.
One. Stepping back.
Reap the rewards of my hard work, which is just more hard work. Make up something else to do.
Oh.
I kind of made the decision that for the first time in close to 20 years, I'm going to go on a vacation. I'm not taking my laptop. I'm not taking my work cell phone.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
Yeah. That's good.
Never done it in, as I said, 20 years. I'm a little nervous. to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
right?
He's gonna FaceTime me.
Yeah. You should do this. Log on.
You have to get this special key card, insert it, and then press this button. But don't fuck it up.
To never go in.
Yeah. No, not the gun. Not the gun.
Remember the blue button? Yep. Okay, time.
I need you.
Not because I trust you, but because I'm not fucking there.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Because I got a lot of
That's for New Zealand, right?
I already got a call from the guy saying, well, you're not coming. One day, at 9 in the morning, I'm fucking there. How are you going to do this? Your problem. I'm not going to do it. Should be figure it out. Leave me alone.
You have to figure it out on your own.
Yeah, it's
Dude, it's like you'd be on the other side of time, basically. So even if you had your shit, you'd be useless anyway.
that's right.
So
It'll be the next day, yeah.
They'd have to hit you up like right early morning, late at night, that kind of thing. Well, for them.
So
at least. I think one more of this.
Yeah.
That's good. Nice, because my calves are cooked. Yeah. That's it walking for me, I think. That's it. Yes. Feel the bun. The calves are the worst, like to do, and then just try to walk, you know, and you're like, oh my God.
I realize probably no one is even going to get to this point, but I wanted to make this video as like a little Easter egg for future me, because this type of video, it's not like I scripted it out. I wasn't trying to like make the best quality video, high cut with my dad, and like, we're gonna try these cool exercises. I just wanted it to be a real recording of a real workout that I had with my dad, and sometimes of what the things that we talk about are. This time we were talking about gardening a lot, home improvement stuff, but I like this shit because it shows a real moment I had with my dad, and then also with Tom. Tom was in it, and you know, he's one of my best friends. So it just showed that like, this is a type of richness that not everybody has, and I'm really thankful for having it. And I want to use these types of videos to show my future kids what it was like interacting with grandpa when, you know, we're 20 years younger or 30 years younger, or, you know, however, I mean, shit, I mean, 30 years is going to be like 90. So, you know, hopefully, you know, but I wanted to show that, and I can't wait to bring more videos with people that I care about and showing the story of the day-to-day of what life is actually like working out. Because to me, working out is health, it's longevity, but it's also like bettering yourself with other people. I really appreciate. Okay, yeah, just let yourself on, I guess. That's stuff I really appreciate. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, leave me a comment. I'll try other videos like this where I show more of the workouts, but on the next one, peace.